NBC News can project now that Mikie Sherrill is the projected winner of New Jersey, the governor-elect of New Jersey. Mikie Sherrill, who ran on a message of affordability of the economy, promising to lower property taxes against Jack Ciattarelli. This is his third time running for governor. He was endorsed by President Trump, but in this case, it did not make enough of a difference. Steve Kornacki, let me go back to you very quickly before I go to the panel. What are you seeing? How did Mikie Sherrill pull off this win? Yeah, look, I mean, Democrats, they were excited about how they did in the early voting, and that certainly held up. And, you know, again, the same day is just, I put this up a minute ago, but at 9 points, Republicans want this to be a 20-point county, maybe even more than a 20-point county. So Sherrill's certainly doing well relative for how you'd expect Democrats to do here. Bergen County, we're still waiting a bit on. But she is overperforming everywhere that we've got results. Gloucester County, this is another one. We set this one up a little while ago. Sherrill continues to lead in Gloucester County. Now, more than 80% of the vote is in Gloucester County. This was where we had, we said in 2021, there was a red wave in New Jersey, and it started in Gloucester County. Ciattarelli won it by double digits. He may not even get to 500. He may not even win it tonight. So, again, Sherrill outperforming certainly how Phil Murphy had done in 2021 there. So we're just seeing this throughout New Jersey. It's adding up not just to a Sherrill win. It's adding up to what looks like to be a very solid Sherrill win here on top of what we saw out of Virginia for Abigail Spanberger there. And I just wanted to go over to New York City because, again, this is where things are really, if I'm a little discombobulated, it's because I'm trying to juggle what's happening here right now. Now, look how quick this has happened. Remember, we got the early vote in New York City, and that took us to just under 40%. This is same-day vote that's come in since then. It's taken it up to 60% of the vote. Now, remember, Cuomo trailed by about 12 points in that early vote. You can see that margin has come down. It's down to 8 points here. So we said Cuomo needs to have a big when they count up the vote that was cast today, which is what they're doing right now, which is what most of this remaining vote is. He's got to do big. Now, the number's been jumping around, but we're keeping a close eye on it. Right before I came on, the most recent number we had was Cuomo was winning the same day vote, 46 to 45%. Now, if he's going to actually catch Mamdani, it's got to be a bigger spread than that. It's probably got to be about an 8-10-point spread for Cuomo. So he's not currently trending at the level he needs to. He'd have to pick that up. But it is enough here for him to pull this within 8 points. That's 60%. And again, Sliwa, we talked about those voters kind of abandoning him for Cuomo. Clearly, that is something that happened here in New York City. Okay, well, it's getting more dynamic in New York City. Steve, stand by. We're going to check back in with you in just a moment. I do want to head out to Stephanie Gosk. She is at Mikie Sherrill's headquarters in New Brunswick, where, Steph, the celebrations have begun. We can hear them behind you, waiting now for the candidate, the governor-elect, to come out and deliver her victory speech.
Yeah, well, that should be happening probably pretty soon. You know, it's interesting, Kristen, because some people are saying that this race was going to be really tight, that it could be going into the wee hours of the morning, and it is not even 9:30 yet, and we have a winner. That sounds like a demonstrative win. People in this room are realizing that right now. The feeling here is electric, and at this point, when you look at those numbers, you have to start wondering whether that referendum on Donald Trump that Mikie Sherrill was trying to have in this election, attaching her competitor to Donald Trump, whether that has worked. And if it has worked, whether there might be some way to extrapolate that out so that this result tonight is the bellwether that some people thought it might be as you look forward to the midterm elections. I don't want to overstate it, and I know it's too soon to make that kind of analysis completely, but people in this room are starting to talk about that, and you can really feel the energy and the excitement for what's happened here in New Jersey today.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.